Well, y'all wanted a finale, and we have a pretty damn good one if I do say so myself. So, in one corner of this finals matchup stand us, the Goldenrod City Galeforce, coasting through playoffs on the back of good bracket luck, putting two of our worst matchups on the other side of the bracket, and matching our other worst game into a negative matchup. You couldn't script this much better. In quarterfinals, we defeated Nova and their mono flying type team, claiming revenge from a previous league and from a snipe in the draft. In semifinals, we placed an end to NecroStevo's upset bid, managing to quell their mono dark team once again. But our greatest challenge still lies out before us. In the other corner of this game, we have Maki and the Las Vegas Leaves. Contrary to us, Maki has been on an absolute warpath this league, entering finals at a perfect 10-0, bearing the full strength of her dragon army. In quarterfinals, she put down King K-Bull's upset bid. She won yet another rematch in semifinals, defeating Willa's poison team quite handily. This team is a force in every aspect. Stellar offense with dragons poised to sweep at any given moment, and a solid defense to hold position. 8 teams have tried and failed to dethrone Maki's dragon squad. The task now falls to us and our water team in finals. However, we're looking down the barrel of our second worst matchup with threats such as Curum, Hydrapple, and Appleton being able to hit us super effectively, and many more dragons that can do huge damage and resist our water stab. Furthermore, I'm also cursed. Well, slightly. I've never won more than one championship in the same year. With a win in NBBL Academy earlier this year and the rough matchup, this game looks like it'll be an easy win for Maki and the Las Vegas Leaves. In the face of such overwhelming odds, we need the aid of a hero. But who will rise to the occasion? Well, we're about to find out today. So, welcome everyone to the NBBL Championship. This week, your Goldenrod City Galeforce is going to be taking on Coach Maki and the Las Vegas Leaves. You heard it in the introduction, they're 10-0, and they have not lost, they've not lost a single game. 8 teams have tried and failed to beat them, and yeah, it falls to us. So, looking at their team, it doesn't really need any introduction. They have Roaring Moon as their first overall pick, threatening Dragonette Sweeper, can also use Choice Scarf and Choice Band. Dragology and Hisui and Gudra are there for Primarina, being able to resist quote unquote Primarina's Stab Moonblast. Walking Wake is there as a threatening special wall breaker that can quad resist Water Stab. Curum is there. Curum doesn't really need any introduction into Monotype Water because it can quick Freeze Dry and it can quick Substitute, stuff like Dragon Dance, and yeah, Curum is just a huge threat. I remember playing a Mono Dragon team on like regular Monotype with the Monotype Water team, and Curum decimated the team, being able to claim like 6 kills, and then yeah, because I just didn't have an answer for Freeze Dry. So, already went over Hisui and Gudra. Those two are going to be coming for the Primarina alone. And, yeah. I mean, Gudra might be enough for the Primarina by itself. So, yeah. They have Noivern as well, which I anticipate to come because of its speed tier, being able to outrun our Greninja. It'll probably be... I can see Choice Specs coming because Choice Specs Hurricane I don't really have a solid switch into, but I can also see it being Choice Scarf being able to hold the speed advantage for good. Latios is another Pokemon that's a threat, mainly because of its bulk and the ability to run Weakness Policy. I have to be very, very wary of Weakness Policy here between the Latios and the Curum. So Latios can use Agility Weakness Policy. I have to be at least aware of that. And it can also use a move called Reflect type to make sure that my water stabs and everything just don't like hit as hard. Well, they can use that to gain an ice resistance, which is huge. I should put it that way. They have Gouging Fire, which is another threatening dragon, and has done the majority of their work all season. Gouging Fire is a very, very bulky Pokemon, and it can get off a Dragon Dance pretty much for free in this game. So we're going to have to get creative around it if it does come. They have Garchomp as well. This is their main hazard setter. They can use Stealth Rock and Spike, but they can also use Swords Dance and Scale Shot, so I have to be very aware of that. Then they have their two grass types with Hydrapple and their Terra Appleton. To close the team out, Hydrapple is a very, very bulky Pokemon that can use Nasty Plot, and then Appleton can quick Leech Seed, Apple Acid, stuff like that. So, yeah, that is their team. So, let's just head right into our team, why don't we? So, first up, we are bringing Greninja with a Spike set with Choice Scarf. This is a mixed attacking set. We have Ice Beam, Low Kick. Low Kick's there to hit stuff like Kyurem and Roaring Moon harder, and then Ice Beam's there for just a solid move to hit everything. Also, Low Kick hits the Hisuian Gutra. Then I have U-Turn to pivot, and yeah, I have enough speed on this thing to outrun Roaring Moon at max speed. I have enough attack to OHKO Roaring Moon with the Low Kick, and the rest is dumped into special attack. Next up, we have a Weakness Policy Agility PALAFIN with Agility, Ice Punch, Close Combat, Outrage. This thing's EVs are designed to live a Kyurem Freeze Dry if it's Choice Specs, or if I have already quit Close Combat and I'm at -1 and it's like leftovers. So, yeah, the name of the game here is to get an Agility to proc Weakness Policy, like versus like Kyurem or Hydrapple or Appleton, and try to break the game wide open from there. If I get a 3-turn Outrage, I pretty much win the game on the spot. Next up, we have Quaquaval with Protective Pads. Protective Pads is designed to get around Gooey from Hisuian Gutra, because it'll be lowering our speed, and we want to avoid that. Pretty much a Quaquaval can get up to like +1 or +2 in speed and attack. We can win the game on the spot as well. Close Combat, Ice Spin or Knockoff, and Rapid Spin. Rapid Spin is there to boost our speed. Close Combat, Ice Spin or Knockoff hit everything neutrally or super effectively. I have enough speed to outrun their... That might be enough speed for like Noivern at +1, I'm not sure. So, yeah. Next up, we have Primarina. This is a bit of a weird Primarina set. We have Moonblast, Psychic Noise. This generally hits everything hard. I have Haze to eliminate stat buffs from stuff like Roaring Moon and Gouging Fire. And then I have Flip Turn to pivot around on stuff if I need it. I pivoted to a more specially defensive set in prep, just because Noivern was being that much of a pain for my team to deal with. And I have a little bit of special attack and a bit of speed for the Hisuian Gutra. So, yeah. Next up, we have a mixed defensive Toxapex with Toxic Spikes, Recover, Haze, and Sludge Bomb. This is pretty much our Hydrapple and Appleton play, but also I can take hits from like Gouging Fire if I need it to haze their boost away, Sludge Bomb to try to fish for a poison, and yeah. I have Toxic Spikes there as well, just for more hazard stacking, because I do kind of want to hazard stack this game, so if I can, because their removal is pretty spotty with the Noivern, and yeah. Their only poison type is Dragology, which it might come, it might not come. I faced one in Mox, so it probably could come. So, yeah, that's the Toxapex set. And then finally, we have a physically defensive Citrus Berry Swampert, Stealth Rock, Ice Punch, Earthquake, and Flip Turn. A little bit of speed for the Gudra. This is my Gouging Fire play 100% of the time. It's also my play for Garchomp as well. And yeah, that is going to be the team for the NBBL Monotype Championship. And yeah, I want to give a big thank you to people who helped me prep this week, mainly Shaz, Bill, and Gradual. I did a couple mocks against Shaz and Gradual, and yeah, I just want to thank them for all the prep help this season. So, yeah, I will catch you all in the championship match. Peace. Alright, here we are in the NBBL Monotype Championship. And okay, so no gouging fire. That is intriguing. So they got Kirim. That was like a surprising thing to come. Kirim, Roaring Moon, Hisui, and Gudra. Gudra, Hisui, Hydrapple. So no Appleton. They bring the Hydrapple instead. Noivern and the Latias. So my game plan from the beginning, well, almost from the beginning, is lead with the Choice Scarf for Ninja and quick U-turn, because they're probably going to lead Noivern, go Hisui and Gudra, and go from there. So, yeah. Right. Let's see what happens. Midnight. That is the Roaring Moon. Okay. Okay, so this is interesting. I didn't think they lead with Roaring Moon. I don't really know a lot about this thing's set. They may have opted to do like a Choice Scarf or like a Focus Sash Weed. If it's like Sash Acrobatics. Granted, I don't really need health on Swampert for anything except this. I guess Swampert deals with the Gudra a bit better. Okay, so... They also don't really switch in on low kick very well, but I can't really risk for Ninja's health this early. And they will swap, probably going hard into Hisui and Gudra. And that is the Gudra, so they're not really wanting that smoke right now. Okay. Gooey. So Gudra is Gooey. Gudra... Gooey. Okay. So... my plan here is I'm going to get PALAFIN in, just so I can prompt 0 to hero. And it's lefties. Okay. Gooey with lefties. Lefties? And then we're going to go into Swampert. I brought this thing in just so I could switch it out. Okay, so gameplay's going alright so far. I need to get rocks up so that way I can gauge items on Kirim and Noivern and get some chip going. So this is kind of like a mixture of the two mocks that I got, which is pretty solid. Acid spray. So, lefties, acid spray. I anticipate Noivern is probably going to come in now. Granted, this thing does live a hit. Okay, so Swampert. Let's get the count going. Swampert, Gudra, Hisui. I'm gonna say it's a Monotype Spadaf set or something. Actually, no, not that. Gudra, Hisui. Yeah, this probably is a bit better. Dragon Pulse at -2. That will do a load of damage, but I can still get the... Okay, so we get that off for free. There's the Noivern. Frisk, and found my Citrus Berry. Okay, I need to preserve health on this thing, so we are going to go Primarina. I have EV Primarina to beat some hits, and yeah. I think with Primarina, I'm just going to flip turn, probably. We'll go Prim. If they want to defog or U-turn, I'm fine with it, because that means they just wasted a turn by not attacking. So... Super Fang. So it's a Super Fang Noivern set. Interesting. So Super Fang, probably a boot set. Noivern, probably boots with Super Fang. Probably boots, Super Fang, Roost, Defog U-turn, I wanna say? Okay. That's an interesting set, but, I mean, once I start getting chip on Goodra, yep, there's the U-turn. If I can start chipping Goodra down, then Primarina can probably trade with a couple things. Okay. There's the Goodra. We'll take a little bit to Rocks. And we'll take a little bit to Moonblast. So, just slowly but surely getting some chip on this thing. Okay, so now, I mean, like, I do need to, like, gauge when I want to get PALAFIN in, because if I can't get PALAFIN in, I think I do just win if I can proc the Voice Policy. I kind of want to stay in and just quick Moonblast, because I don't think they can really, like, KO me, and I feel like they might double the cure him. They just Acid Spray again. Okay, so I got it wrong. Also, they outsped me. So I got the play wrong. Which is unfortunate. Sorry for the voice crack there. So, I got the play wrong. It's not really the end of the world, though. So, yeah. Alright. So, sorry about the dead air there. We're gonna have to go into Swampert here. And probably just flip turn out. Life Dew. Okay, so it has a Life Dew, Acid Spray. Life Dew. It has speed. Has at least 8 speed. Okay, what do I think they're gonna go into now? Because I feel good about clicking flip turn. I feel really good about clicking flip turn. I tried to take a risk, but it didn't really pay off. But, I mean, I also didn't really lose a whole lot by going for that. So I will switch. Going back out into Noivern. We'll see this thing's item. It's Boots. So, Boots, Super Fang Roost, probably Defog, probably as U-turn as well. So... let me think here. What do I want to do? Because I think this is a good chance to get Greninja in. To potentially get the kill with Ice Beam. Either that or I can get a Spike Up. Since this isn't like a super offensive set, it's probably max HP if anything. Greninja into a Noivern. The offensive pivot, I'll live the hit. I'll go Grin. No, you have to think that I'm Choice Scarf here. You have to think I'm Choice Scarf. I don't think you can really risk it. Your Greninja play has really been telegraphed. And I believe you're going back into the Gudra. Granted, this is pretty low risk for me. Like, you have to respect the fact that I could be Choice Scarf. And I need some spikes up to get some progress made. They stay in. Are they gonna U-turn? Or are they just gonna Draco? The U-turn. Okay. So now they know I'm Choice Scarf. I could have actually gotten Noivern there. So you probably go Hydrapple now. If I had to guess. I don't know what Hydrapple's item is going to be. I think the play that I have to make, I have to sack Primarina and then get PALAFIN into Agility. With PALAFIN and Agility, we should be able to pick off Hydrapple. That is the Hydrapple. Takes rocks, takes spike, and it's lefties. So it's lefties and not Yachi. Hydrapple, lefties, regen lefties, regen with lefties. Okay, so I have a perfectly good Primarina, and I can get a T-Spike up too, and I can quick Haze on it as well. Sub, okay, so probably subplot or something. I don't really care too terribly much. I need to be able to break this thing sub, which I think I can do. Hydrapple, Nasty Plot. They're like 252 modest. And are at +2. They don't kill me. And I should always be able to break their sub. And they do plot. Okay. But that's chill. So it is a subplot step, which could mean some trouble. Okay. So I got a decision to make here. What do I need Toxpex for? I'm thinking PALAFIN's gonna have to trade with the Kyurem. Your ninja can take care of Roaring Moon. Your ninja can take care of Noivern. I need Primarina to deal with the Lottie. I want a Sludge Bomb. Okay, so it's not 252 modest. Poison? Hey, let's go. So we got the poison. Regen with lefties, subplot, EP. This also means that I don't think I'll be able to proc PALAFIN's weakness policy. Because, I mean, like, PALAFIN +2, that's doing way too much damage. If I had Protect, I maybe could stall this thing out. I really like having T-Strike available, but like, I think I have all the hazards I need up. And this will let me get in something like Aquavon for free. The EP again, okay. I need to pay attention to what health this thing's at. So Hydrapple draws first blood. I probably should have hazed. Okay. I'd say it's probably at about 25%. Okay. So how do I feel about going PALAFIN right now? I kind of want to go PALAFIN right now. Just a quick Ice Punch. So I need to log this. Hydrapple kills Toxapex with EP. Okay, so I'm going to Ice Punch here. And ideally they go Cure him after this so I can Agility. Which, if I can get the Agility proc, I think I can win this game. If I can get Agility and the Weakness Policy, I can win this. They're thinking. They are thinking. Thinking very hard about this play. Okay, they give me a Hydrapple. We do kill. PALAFIN kills Hydrapple with Ice Punch. Okay. So, if they go Cure him, they go Cure him. They do go Cure him. I have this thing EV'd to with a Cure him Freeze Dry if it's choice specs. If it's a leftovers Cure him, then I whiv at -1. I'm gonna Agility. It's Scarf. Weakness Policy procs. Agility. Okay, we're in it. We're in business, boys. Okay. Course combat this turn. PALAFIN kills Cure him with CC. I'm slightly shaking a bit. There's the Lottie. Okay, versus Lottie, what do we do versus Lottie? Latius. It's just a Calm Mindset, max on both. +2. I need a quick Outrage. Bold, yeah, I need a quick Outrage. Gudra, Hitsui, if it is a Monotype Spadef set, Outrage should be able to kill as well. Okay. We quick Outrage. There's one. PALAFIN kills Latius with Outrage. I'm slightly shaking. Actually, not even slightly, I am shaking. Okay, Outrage should kill at this range, I hope. If it does, then we're in business. Yes! Good job, PALAFIN. PALAFIN kills Goodra with Outrage. No 3-turn. We win this. We actually win this. We won. I think. I hope. PALAFIN. Please, PALAFIN. This could be Scarf. They switch. I think they realized that the only way they win this is setting up a Dragon Dance. Okay, PALAFIN kills Noivern with Outrage. Okay. So, their way of winning this is by going this, clicking DD. I have to go Primarina. I just have to go Primarina, and then we can go into Greninja to ice this game. If not, Swampert can do it as well. We go Primarina to threaten the kill, force them to take the knockout. I'm not gonna play any with the confusion. The knock. Okay. Roaring Moon kills Primarina with knock off. And it's time to go Greninja. I can't believe I'm saying these words. I can't believe I'm saying these words. But we finally have won more than one Draft League championship in the same year. Alright, well, Greninja, there's a reason I named you Monado. You were here at the beginning. Now, it is time to proclaim the end. Greninja goes for the low kick, and we knock out the Roaring Moon. Greninja kills Roaring Moon with low kick. And we have beaten the undefeated Mono Dragon team, and we win the NBBL Monotype Championship. Oh my god, I am still kind of shaking about that. Oh my lord. Good game, Maki. Good games. I think I just had the edge in prep. The weakness policy agility PALAFIN was just too good. So, oh my lord. Good game. Good game. But that is a victory for the Goldenrod City Galeforce in their maiden season. And oh my lord. I want to celebrate this, and yeah, we'll see you in the next Draft League. Peace.